Right, hi, my name is Kumi, founder and leader of Kumi Perma Ecovillage, Ghana. And as you likely know, on this channel, we are into tree planting, tree nursery, plant fiber extraction, land reclamation, healthy living, permaculture, things related to the environment, plastic pollution advocacy, and a lot of stuff. Right, today is my birthday. I'm 39 years old. And as usual, on my birthdays I plant trees, and I started 3 days ago planting 39 trees just to catch up, and I'll finish probably today. And so hey, you can help me out there. You can plant some trees for me, any tree, any fruit tree of your choice. Just plant it so that I can add up to the 39 trees I'm planting on my birthday. But as I said earlier, today I want to give you some, birthday vibes. Some of the wonderful activities, some of the things, some of the, should I say, some of the good habits that has helped me on my journey till now. And so I'm going to give you some of these few good habits. I don't know whether I can count up to 39 good habits, but if I'm unable, you just add up for me, right? The first good habit that has helped me on my journey is integrity. Integrity is more than being truthfulness. When I talk about integrity, right now when I do anything, I make sure what I'm doing is seen by everybody. That is what I perceive it, as if I have a camera or maybe a microphone with me, that whatever I'm doing, everybody is watching, everybody is listening. And so it's mandatory that I live a good life. It's mandatory that I do things that is very good. And life of integrity, it's very good. You can live a life of integrity. There is nothing to hide. There is no secrecy in this world. Everybody is watching. Everybody is listening. Right, my second good habit is responsibility. The truth is that I don't blame anybody for anything that has happened to me. I wouldn't blame my wife, I wouldn't blame the government, I wouldn't blame the economy for anything. If something is not going on well with me, I need to check deep down within myself and fix it. If I have a beef or if I have a problem with anyone, I just need to, check my behavior and, find solutions to some of these behaviors. And so responsibility is another key thing that has helped me on my journey. The next wonderful thing I'd like to talk about is waking up early. For now, I wake up by 3 a.m. By 3 a.m. I'm up. And waking up very early, it's also something that has helped me on my journey. When I wake up very early, I try doing my practices, preparing for the day, and doing things that will help me proud to the day. And so you can inculcate waking up very early into your life. Try as much as you can to sleep early, and so that you can wake up very early. The next is smile. Yeah, for now I usually smile almost every day, all the time. You see me smiling because smiling is very good. It takes off most of the stress. If you're smiling every day, you are boosting your immune system. You are becoming healthy. You are attracting good things to yourself. And so why not smile almost all the time? Smile and help in the normal function of your body, of your brain, your internal organs, and everything will work for you. You can follow some comedians, or you can do your own things to be happy. In fact, nobody can make you happy. Just happy yourself. Just smile all the time, and you will always be happy. The next activity is breath exercise. Breathing in and out consciously is also very good for your health. It's very good for your body, it's very good for your mind, it's very good for everything you do. And so, I try breathing in and out every morning. I inhale in air to fill my stomach, try to bring them out, do that for some, several minutes. And I could see I'm okay. I've released all the stress. My nerves are calmed down. Everything is moving on well with me. And so I encourage you to learn how to breathe in consciously, and try as much as you can to be breathing in and out, most often. Right, the next good thing I love doing is eating fresh foods. I've limited the consumption of too much processed foods, and I eat a lot of food that has been cooked by the sun. As I always say, the sun is the only chef. The sun will prepare all our food for us, and I think we should appreciate the work of the sun. We should appreciate the work of nature. We should try as much as we can to eat more freshness, and limit those processed and those cooked or microwaved foods, barbecued foods, and stuff like that. Let's eat more fresh foods so that we can get in tune with nature, so that we can always be happy. I also love nursing fruit trees. When I eat the fruits, I don't throw the seeds away. I go around, pick the plastics, try and nurse them so that the seeds can reproduce by themselves. I want to eliminate disease, I want to eliminate hunger, starvation from my life. I want to limit the consumption of GMO foods, artificial stuffs. And so I love nursing trees. I love planting fruit trees too. I love planting all types of trees. As I said, fruit trees are dominant. I love planting a lot of fruit trees, the coconuts, the sourshops, mangoes, papayas, castor apples, and all the higher heights fruits, all those fruits that contains a lot of moisture. And I love growing other trees too. So you can also help grow more trees, and nature will reward you greatly. I plant at least one tree every day. I love planting. I love planting so much. When you come to Kumi Perma Ecovillage, Ghana, that is what I usually do. I love planting. I love planting. So at least you can also start planting some trees, and it will help you. Right, the next big thing I do that I'm happy about it is using waste as a resource. I love using waste in doing so many things. As I said earlier, I love going around picking plastics, filling them with soil to nurse my trees. I love using the banana stem, extracting the fiber in the banana stem into making some eco-friendly products like plates, cups, spoons, sanitary towels, hair extensions, and so on. These are waste over here, but we use them. They are very useful. I love picking the sawdust and using them as fertilizers and other things. I love picking the cocoa pods Cocoa pods are waste here. But you could use them in doing so many things. And so I encourage you to also try and using some of the waste you find around as a resource. I also love to clean the environment. I love to pick the artificial things around, recycle them or send them somewhere, or burn them, and keep the natural stuff, things that will help the environment. I try and keep them very well. Separate those things that wouldn't help the environment and keep the ones that will help our health and our environment. And I also love using natural alternatives. When it comes to breathing in, I love natural breath. I prefer to plant trees around my property, my house, so that I can inhale in good air than going to buy the fan or the air condition. I love drinking from the streams and the rivers, from the spring, than going out there to buy the sachet and plastic bottle drinking, which are detrimental to our health. I love using those natural coolers. I love using the clay pots, the calabash. I love using things, natural things in eating and drinking. I love using the leaves, the asanka, potoyowa, so many alternative, natural alternatives. When you come to structures, that is shelter buildings, I love to sleep in the bamboo building. I love the raffia building, clay building, and the wooden structures. I love these things more than sleeping in cement buildings and plastic buildings that could pose threats to our health. And so I think you can go for some of these natural alternatives and use them, and it will benefit you so much. I also love weeding. Yeah, I love clearing the bush. Initially when I was a kid, I thought weeding was some kind of management because when we did something wrong, our seniors, would show us some portion of land to clear as punishment. But hey, now I can see weeding is good. Weeding is a good exercise for me. It's some kind of stretch ups, some excellent exercise that you can inculcate into your life. And as you are weeding, you are helping other creatures, you are cleaning the environment, you are helping yourself, and you are helping nature as a whole. Another thing is, walking barefooted. Yeah, in our part of the world, people see you as weird to be walking barefooted. But walking barefooted is also very good. When you walk barefooted, you unite, the earth and the human magnetism together. You try and eliminate some toxins. You do some internal exercises. You feel healthy all the time. And so walking barefooted is good. I walk barefooted at least about 30 minutes or 1 hour every day. And you can try some of these exercises and it will help you eliminate disease from your world. I also love, playing soccer. When I see the young guys playing soccer down there, most of the time I join them. Sometimes I go to the field to play. And soccer is one of the good exercises, the whole body exercises I encourage you to do. If you love soccer, just go out there and play, and you always remain healthy. I also love to do some stretch ups, especially in the morning. When I wake up, I do whole body stretch ups. I try stretch my eye, you know, my neck, my shoulders, you know, my waist, my knees, the whole, in fact, the whole of my body. I've got a lot of, you know, stretch ups videos on my channel that you can watch some of them. I love stretching ups because I want to articulate most of, you know, my joints. And you know, articulating most of your joints also help you to be flexible and, you know, very, very, very productive, and help you do your tasks very well. I also love reading, and reading is you know, a very good exercise for your brain. You know, when you are reading, you know, you are meeting new words, you are expanding your vocabulary, you know, you are getting a lot of information, and a whole lot of things. And if you can't read, you can listen to you know, audiobooks, or let's say podcasts, or you can still watch videos. You know, these are all good, that helps in getting information, but I prefer reading. I love reading because reading is very good and will help you so much. I also love writing. Yes, writing is also great. When you are writing, writing, you are making good use of most of your senses, your eye, your hands, you know, your ears, and a lot of stuff. So writing is also very good. That you can, you know, write a journal. You can, you know, be writing your daily work early in the morning, and let's say before you go to bed. I have one thing called ideas, and with these ideas, I just pick any topic for about 30 minutes, or let's say 40 minutes. I pick any topic, sit down, and, you know, write anything I know about that topic. I don't look into any books, I don't refer to any material, I just write it off the top of my head. And I think it's a very good exercise. If you wake up early in the morning, first thing you try, take only 10 minutes of your time to write something. Hey, my friend, I think this will help you very well. Learning is also another thing I would advise that you add up into your life. You know, learning is different from reading and writing. Yes, in fact, you can learn everything. You can learn from every situation. You don't only have to be in a classroom before you learn. I learn from every situation. I learn from almost all the things I do. I learn from my life. I learn from people's experience, the rest. So try as much as you can to learn. Learn new things every day. Try to learn from people and try to learn from your own experience. I also love teaching. You know, I'm a professional teacher, and I love teaching. You know, I love teaching my kids. I love teaching other people. And the best way to learn anything is to teach it. You don't necessarily need to be a professional teacher to teach. Yes, you can teach your kids at home. You can teach your friends. And the more you are teaching, the more you are learning. So learn how to teach, and teaching will help you. I also love to, you know, create value. Yes, I create value rather than doing something expecting, you know, results, or expecting some kind of money. No, I create a lot of value. I try create something that will benefit others. I'm always thinking of doing something that will help improve the lives of other people. And by creating value, I'm helping myself. You know, I'm creating employment. I'm creating a whole lot of things. So you can create value. You can learn a skill or you can learn anything and put it to good use. I also love to give, yes, and giving is also good. Don't only expect to receive, don't only receive, but also try as much as you can to give. And the more you give, the more you receive. I always say everything in this world is acting on the balancing principle. And so if you give, nature owns you, and you'll be receiving. But if you receive, definitely you have to owe nature. And there will be a time nature will tell you, hey, stop, my friend, you can't receive again. And this can pose a whole lot of, challenges and a whole lot of problems to you. So why not give? Why not always give? So that nature will bless you. The next habit is singing. Nowadays, I love singing so much. When I was a kid, I used to sing a lot. But after my secondary education, I don't know, I decided to focus more on my my school career than my talent. And so I stopped singing, but now I sing almost every day. I love singing nowadays. And I could see my children are also, singing nowadays. And I've decided to teach them how to sing. Yes, I'll teach them how to sing. Singing is also very good. It's a kind of exercise that, releases stress. When you sing you're always happy, you are joyful, and it calms you down. So at least you can learn some few lines and try singing when you are bored. This time I also love to use the social media, and social media is somehow good, but it also comes with its own downsides. Nowadays when I upload my video, I want to get some audience to watch, and so I'll be surfing the internet, I'll be connecting to people and stuff like that, which is very good. I also learn from that platforms, but too much of everything is bad. You see, social media also has got some disadvantages. It's harmful to our health. Your eyes, your whole body, and it's very addictive. It's very, very addictive, and so you should also try and moderate things. Know how to do with your social media life and your natural life, so that you don't get sick at the end of the day. So I love using social media, but I think we have to reduce, or limit the usage of some of these electronic gadgets, phones, computers, televisions, and the rest. The next is focus. Yes, I'm not a kind of person that I'm not a multitask person. I can't do many things at the same time. So I love to focus on just one thing at a time. And I think focus is also very good. If you are focusing on just one thing at a time, completing it, it will help you complete more tasks than doing so many things at a time. I think this is a very important thing. We should all see if we can do something about it. Let's focus on one thing at a time, do it till completion. After that, we can do some other things. I also think of here and now, always thinking in the present moment. I'm not so much interested in what has happened in the past and what will happen in the future, but I'm interested in now. what is in for me now. Stillness, not so much interested in the future. There is nothing like the future. Everything is in the present. Everything is now. The next good habit is rest. My friend, you should rest. You shouldn't only work, but you should rest. Sometimes you should take a break from work, have weekends, holidays. Sometimes relax your body, relax your mind, stop thinking about so many things. You see, you have to give your whole body and your mind a break. Yes, that is when you see the true self of yours. When you relax your body, when you are not doing anything, when you are not thinking, that is when you see the true God inside you. So please take a break. Take a break from your work, relax your body, and relax your mind. The next habit is I listen more than I speak. It's a very good habit to listen more than you speak. When you listen more than you speak, you get a lot of wisdom, lots of ideas, lots of knowledge. You are polite, you don't offend people, you are more relaxed. And so you should try and listen more. Try and listen more. And when you listen more, definitely you will know more. The next habit is forgiveness. Yeah, forgiveness. I learned forgiveness when I was a kid, but practically it's just recently that I'm practicing forgiveness. Forgive wholeheartedly. Let things go. Forgive from your heart, free from your heart, no strings attached, and forgiveness will help you so much move on and do greater things on this earth. The next is humility. Humility is also very good. We all need to humble ourselves so that we can know things in the physical world and things in the spiritual world. Especially with things in the spiritual world, if you are not humble, you will never know any of them. So humbleness is key to learn anything on this world. In this world, if you want to move ahead, if you want things to move on well for you, if you want to learn new things, if you want to be influential, then please humble yourself. The next is persistence. Yes, there's a saying that practice makes perfect. At least you should be persistent in whatever you are doing. Whatever you are doing, if you are persistent with it, surely it will come to pass. So don't do something today, sleep tomorrow, the next day, and maybe next week, try coming back to it and expecting to be successful. No. Just do that thing every day, and within a very short time, big doors will be open for you. Lastly, I'll tell you to do things that you love doing. Yes, don't let somebody force you to doing things you don't love. Do things you love. If you love planting trees, why not plant more trees? If you love picking plastics around, do that. If you love talking about nature, whatever you love doing, do that, and that will help you move forward. Right, my name is Kumi. I would like to end it here with this birthday vibes. These are some few things I think I do that's helping me move forward. These are some few habits, some few activities I love doing, and so you can inculcate some of them into your life. Please, if you've not yet subscribed to our channel, kindly do so. Also comment, like, and share this video with everyone you know. Right, thank you so much for supporting me on my birthday.